This is going to be my 8-month update for Project Polish. I picked out a handful of polishes at the beginning of the year and I've just been trying to use them up. Hopefully I can finish all of them up before the end of the year. I have a little nail swatch here and every time I use one up I'll just put a little X at the, underneath the little swatch there, and as I use them up I'll toss in an extra replacement polish and just want to see how many polishes I can use up before the end of the year. So I was actually able to finish off 3 polishes since the last update. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but they had the smallest amount left in the bottle. Some of them had hardly one application. Some of them I couldn't even put the standard 2 coats on my nails. I could only put 1 coat. So I definitely am not accustomed to finishing off 3 polishes in a month, just to clear things up a little bit. So the first one here on the nail swatch, as you can see, is this really light pink shade right here. And this one is from Zoya. This is called Dot. And it does look like there's a little bit left at the bottom of the polishes, but it is so incredibly difficult to get that last little bit out of there. And it's such an insignificant amount that it's not enough to paint all 10 of my nails. I could probably paint 2 nails with what's in here and have it show up opaque on the nails. This polish specifically, I have to do 3 coats to have it look pristine on the nails, so there's just no way that I could use this last little bit in here. I have put a ton of thinner in here as well. But anyway, I was right at that mark there at the last update, and this one is finished off. But I'm really happy that this one's finally moved out. This one is one of the original polishes, and that's the kicker, because this year I've been tossing in polishes that are close to the top of the bottle. They're almost completely full, and last year I had a lot of polishes that I had added in that were at least halfway used up or more. So this is a standard nail polish bottle, 0.5 fluid ounces. Really happy that this one's moved out of the way. Then I had another polish that was one of the originals. It's this really bright red one here, and this is from Rimmel. This is the 60 seconds polish. It's just a little mini though. This one's in number 610. No, 620 Red Steady Go, and you can see the polish markings on here. Hopefully, I was right there at the last update and I finished off that little amount there. And it got to the point where I had to get the last application out of this bottle, I had to literally hold the bottle upside down like this and just grab a little bit on the brush and paint on my nail every time. Like, it was very hard to get the last little bit out of these bottles. I really love the tone of this red color. It's really bright, it's really intense, but it's a little bit darker too. So this is a really pretty color, and I might eventually repurchase this. I don't have a ton of reds in my collection, but I do have one that's it's in the same line as this one. It's another Rimmel one. I want to use that one up before I repurchase this. Then the last one that I was able to finish off also had a very small amount left in it as well. This one is the Covergirl Glossy Days Gloss Teeny polish. This one was in number 670, hashtag Get Glowing. It was that really bright kind of mustard yellow polish there, and like I said before, these are really small bottles and they only have 0.11 fluid ounces in here to begin with, not very much at all. I was right at that line there at the last update, and this one's finished off too. So that was the swatch there. This one is 3 coats as well, so I can't get anything else out of this bottle. For some reason, this one's really hard to get the rest out. I think it's because it's square like this. So, those are all the polishes that I finished. Let me go through and show you where I'm at with the rest of the polishes in here. So starting back at the front, this one right here, this sparkly pink one, this is from Wet n Wild. This is in Sparked, and I actually did not use this one at all. I'm still down at that mark right there. So this one potentially could be one that I can finish off before the next update as well. So really gonna try and force myself to use this one a little bit more frequently. Didn't even use it this past month, so kind of bummed about that. Next up is this really deep kind of teal blue color. This is really pretty. This is from China Glaze. All of the writing kind of rubbed off of this bottle here, but I was right there at the last update, and I only used this one once and it was on my toes, so there wasn't enough progress. You can't see through the bottle right now because this one got tipped over, but there was not enough progress to mark a line to separate from last month and this month, so I just left it the same even though I did use it once. So this one doesn't have very much left in it, so maybe I can use this one a little bit more this coming month of September and finish this guy off. Next up was one from Sinful Colors. Really like this one, but I feel like this one's more of like a spring and summer polish. This is in Sweet Tooth, and I was right there at the last update and I got down to that point. So pretty decent progress. Overall, I feel like this one's moving along really nice. I do have to use 3 coats on this one as well, so that's probably the main reason why I have to, you know, the markings are so spaced out between these two, but there is that swatch right there. I really like this one. It's really pale, but it has enough color to, you know, not wash out the nails. So really like that one. Out of all of the polishes that are in the current rotation, this one is probably my favorite. This is a Wet n Wild polish. This is from the Fergie line that they had out. I think they've since discontinued that. You might still be able to find this at like Walgreens or something, but here is a swatch of this one right here. And it kind of dries down to have this sort of satiny velvet finish to it. It doesn't dry down to a shiny finish, which is kind of cool. Kind of makes this one stand out a little bit. And I was right there at the last update and I got down to there. I feel like that's a ton of progress. This is the standard 0.5 fluid ounce bottle, so this one's looking really good and I just love the way this one looks on the nails. I've been wearing this one a lot in my videos. This one, I'm gonna be sad when this one's gone because I don't think I can repurchase this. I'm sure I could find a dupe though. I'm sure something like China Glaze has 3 or 4 polishes that are quite similar to that. And since I did finish off 3 polishes this month, or this past month, I decided to add in 2 replacement polishes, and I haven't done that yet this year. So the first one I'm adding in is what's on my nails right now. This is a MAC nail lacquer. This is called Snob, and these don't have the full 0.5 fluid ounces in them. I think MAC polishes, yeah, these have 0.34 fluid ounces in them, so this should go relatively quickly. And again, there's a swatch on the nail wheel there. Comparing this to the lipstick in Snob, I'm kind of disappointed in it because the lipstick, I feel like it has just a little bit more of a blue tone hint to it, and this is a really thin polish. I had to put 3 coats down on my nails, so kind of bummed about that. I wish this was a thicker formula for this one. I've had other MAC polishes and it seems to just vary from shade to shade whether they're a 1 coater or a 2 coater, so kind of wish I would have known that before I bought this, but that's okay. I can use it up this year. And then the last one that I'm adding in, this is actually one from Sally Hansen. This is one of my all-time favorite polishes. This is from the Complete Salon Manicure line and it's in number 440 Punch Drunk. You can see right there, this is a really pretty color. I thought this would work well for the fall time. This is a pretty full bottle. I'm all the way up there, so this will take me probably till the end of the year to finish off. And I'm okay with that because I really like this shade. There is a swatch of it there. It's kind of like a reddish purple, I would say. That's how I would describe it. So, like a rosy, reddish purple mauve. So yeah, this is the last one that I'm adding in. So these are the 2 new replacements, and with what's left, it almost looks like it's got some kind of a pastel theme to it. You can see here, kind of odd. I didn't do that on purpose, but anyway, that is my update so far. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.